Alright, this is Calabos, and we are playing Planescape Torment. So in the last
I'm
episode,
gone.
we were pretty much wandering around a little bit lost. And I am kind of at loose ends, or was kind of at loose ends. So I did in fact look this up. So we're gonna cruise back in here, and we're gonna talk to Finham Senior.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's get everybody over here, except for you.
All right.
Who are you? I was Finn. Okay, that didn't help. Wait, what was that stuff on the floor? Cranium rat tail.
Weakness hears you.
Why is there a cranium rat tail on the floor?
Done.
So I've learned the language, so theoretically I shouldn't need to learn it again. And we're supposed to like go in here.
Done.
Let's go talk to the advocate. Robe looks wrinkled and worn. You place the man's age somewhere between middle and early 60s. Worry lines make an exact determination difficult. As you enter, man turns slowly towards you. As he does, you are suddenly struck with the terrible sense that you know this man or at one time.
Updated my journal.
I'm Giannis. Are you looking for me? I don't know. What is this place? I'm an advocate. These are my offices. Do you seek counsel? If not, perhaps
Updated my journal.
a lawyer, a counselor, one of those berks who rattle their bone boxes. An advocate provides counsel, helps others navigate the labyrinth of Sigil's legal system, arranges legacies for citizens to ensure that their property is divided as they choose upon death, defends those in Sigil's courts who have been wrongly accused. Did you need my help? I've also heard them called wills. Have we met before? But set my troubles. Anything I can help with? No, nothing can be done. Recently joined the Society of Sensation. The Sensate's not an unpleasant faction, but she'd also met someone there. She followed him on a journey. There she died. Was not even able to recover her body.
Updated my journal.
I do not know. Her body was never recovered. Never know what possessed her to run off like that would happen to her, nor she joined them because of her gift and the fact that there was so much about the multiverse she wanted to experience. The sensates lend themselves readily to the sharing of experience and sensation.
Updated my journal.
Had the blood of an oracle running in her veins, but it was unreliable talent. Times she could predict events before they took place. She had sight. She could see through time itself, sift through the threads of fate. I barely even knew of existence until she departed, but then it was barely late to know. You? Yanis looks you up and down. You are the one, and you say you've forgotten? Yanis draws himself up. He looks like he is squaring himself for battle. You've forgotten, but the incident was not so long ago. How can this be? I have a strange condition. I lose myself for a time. Anything you can tell me about myself or your daughter would be invaluable. Countless liars I've known in my tenure in the city. Yanis studies you intently. You do not strike me as one of them, at least on this matter. He sighs. If you truly do not remember, then whatever befell you and my daughter on your journey must have left deep scars. I am inclined to agree. I ask for your word on this. If your memory returns and you discover what has happened to my daughter, turn to me so that my mind may be... Okay. Well, that's... Strange localized fire. What would have been precious in the documents that were burned. Legacies. Uh, okay, so none of these apparently help.
All right.
So we need to find the
I'm
girl.
gone.
Like her body or something.
I'm gone.
Okay. So let's go find... Oh, did he give us the name?
All right. Updated my journal.
Okay, so I'm not precisely sure where to go from here. So theoretically, the talking to Venom's Dust was supposed to give us information that we were supposed to use with dude. Uh, so we've now explored all of that. Let's get out of here.
All right.
So talking. Apparently, I was attacking myself. That is less than useful. Huh. I'm not sure that this is exactly where I intended to go.
I'm gone. All right.
Are so obedient now. Okay, let's get out of here again.
I'm here.
So let's go. Let's go talk to Venom again. Wait,
Right.
and see what we can sort. I'm just not making a lot of progress.
All right. Done.
Uh,
I'm gone.
okay, I don't know.
All right.
Green exterior sharpens, clashing. Its brightness becomes more than you can bear. So much you can close your eyes to shut it out. As you close your eyes, you feel the skin along your arms become numb as if all sensations being blood from you. Tired, so tired you try and blink at all. Questioning all done. The voice is an old woman's, thick and scratchy, as if it was trying to force its way past a thick layer of dust. Try as you might, you cannot open your eyes, and you see the woman. Feel of shiver of fear. Something is wrong, terribly wrong. You try to respond, and all you can manage is a ragged croak. Can't feel your tongue in your eyes. What's wrong with your eyes? Now, a see me you did, a spoke you did, and poorly, so the price to be paid, huh? Crone sounds amused, then her tone drops sharply. No more of your questions now. You will listen, and you will remember my words, reminding of me you shall live. Nod if you hear me. Nod. Remember me to a stone, one of the pretty glimmers in your festive hall. Use it like a cup. Pour what you feel into it, and know this. Remember me to a man who wears a skin of scars and tattoos, who seeks memories but has misplaced them. Smart he is, he will know the knowing of me. Tell him to find me, or if I'm not to be found, tell him to come to the Glimmerstone, and we shall speak. My precious man and I. The woman pauses, then hisses again. Nod if you hear me. Ah, pretty polite to listen so long. When he comes to the Glimmerstone, tell the man to speak my name, and your pain shall not have been in vain. The crone's voice trails off, distracted. Try to speak again.
Updated my journal.
Oh, well, that's cool. Precious man, there's a slow shuffling of feet, and you can feel a sharp pinprick in the left eye. You gasp and suddenly barely can see with your one and only eye. You lie in a gray hut upon a dirty floor where blood, your bright red blood, has seeped into surrounding gray dust. Your arms are gone, your legs have been hacked off at the knees, yet you feel numbed, and there is no pain, only fear. Someone above you. As you look up through your bloody, blurred vision, you see a horrid bluish-gray face. Ravel is pleased, wondering I was if this messenger would make it, for weak he was when his bits were placed upon my plate. She holds a talon in front of you, and impaled on the tip is an eyeball, the right one. Yet to the festive hall he returned it seems, and our time together has he shared. And now you've come, success. Crone shakes her head. Blurred vision seeing three images at once. Her grayish hair is like brambles drifting down on her shoulders. No, only time for answers does Ravel have, and she has no time to waste with your guest questions. Know this, and knowing grow strong.
Updated my journal.
I'm beyond knowing in a lady's place. Now, shh. Listen to Ravel, for there's much you must do. Find me three things you must do. Find the door, know the key, then unlock the key. Door's not a finished thing, at least when I gazed upon it, But in the passing of time, perhaps now, well wrought it is. Go to the place of forges and steel. Perhaps there you'll find the door that takes one to me. Knowing the key is not enough, so Ravel thinks knowing it and unlocking it, two tasks that must be joined. For times, a thing not knows not its nature, but you are no stranger to that. Stones and experiences in telling will Rabble do, but not the telling of how she speaks to you now. She speaks soothingly. Many are the branchings and twistings of Rabble, and many are her secrets. I need you, and I need you knowing this. I will give what help I can, but in the end, only the one question remains. Only one question is asked. What can change the nature of a man?
I feel stronger.
Okay, well, that was educational. As you place your hands upon the stone, as you close your eyes, you blink and reopen them. Your eyes are brimming with tears, and you are overcome with terrible sensation of drowning. As the sensation rolls through you, there's a stirring in your breast, a hunger poisonous like a serpent biting into your heart until you feel as if your breast will explode. You want desperately to steady yourself, focus, but all that comes to your eyes is tears. You raise your hands to wipe away your tears. Your hands are soft, delicate woman's hands. They brush away the stray tears from your cheek. Cup them in your hands, each of the tears like jewels shining in the lights. Lights are cast by candle globes that drift through your sanctuary. You've come to this place to gather your thoughts, to reflect on the past with an eye towards the future, to cleanse your mind before the coming journey. Yet you cannot concentrate. Your thoughts remain in the present, trapped there by the terrible feeling. Rise in your breast. What do you mean? 100 times, 1,000 times will you ever return? The sound is a whisper, an echo. Only you, only you. You hesitated at the brink of time's door. You must have thought you afraid to go, but you were not. You were afraid to stay. And the fear, the serpent rides in your breast again. Its fangs biting into your heart, filling it to the bursting with its poison. The tears come again, running down your cheek. His voice. He strides into the... You turn, his face stern, but somehow in those features you can almost see his pleasure at seeing you. Only you can help me, Daenerys, but it's wrong for me to ask you for your help. You speak, Daenerys. It is you, gray skin like a statue striding from light. That scarred, your body looks like it's been bathed in knife blades, the wounds, the tattoos, horrible. You see Daenerys' eyes, and she sees. How can she see you in such a way? She puts a cloak over your features. She sees you in such light, such terrible longing light. For how can she feel such? Feel your vision tearing, doubling until you are the man striding from the light. It is you, but not you. You feel yourself being torn. It is Daenerys' experience, not the same. It's also yours. But there are surgeon's words chosen with cold skill, without a trace of emotion. With every word, you feel yourself sneering inside, knowing what the stricken girl will see next through her longing-stained eyes. And who are you, that person, that man, twisting her with your words, not knowing how powerful they are to her? Bolts from a ballista piercing her heart, yet she sees only relief at your return. How can she feel and not know what you mean to? Vision tears again, doubling and bleeding until you are facing yourself again, trying desperately to speak, to warn Daenerys this is not a man, but a creature that kills for his own needs. He doesn't care about you. Daenerys, you're a tool. To him, a tool he needs to, but Daenerys speaks and you cannot stop her. Though the planes themselves should bar the way, you feel yourself shattering relief and satisfaction. His satisfaction at her words, knowing that she would say them, always knowing, and her admission of love is like the slamming of a portcullis across your heart. Trapped. She is yours. You must be certain. The way is dangerous. You have to be strong, far stronger than you are now. Swimming through her mind, relief, the wave of relief at the end of longing, yet longing for him more. At his words, not noticing the manipulations. All you need is to be strong, and his path shall be as one with yours. Your thoughts are like fires, for you can be strong, stronger than he knows. You shall know no fear, you would die for him. Her words slide off him like water. The serpent in her breast, the one piercing her heart with its poison, has been replaced by this serpent in the flesh. She sees nothing of this, and his next words are planned carefully, so carefully. I can't say if we'll succeed, Daenerys, but I'll do my best to protect you, and I will expect nothing less of the same from you. You may be required to make some sacrifices. At the final terrible word, you feel yourself being torn apart. He means her harm. He means you harm, for you are her, and he means to hurt her, yet you need her to be harmed. And you want to scream at her that she was in danger. Run, Daenerys, for his eyes, and make all things. You, she, her, you speak the words, and in it you feel yourself dying inside. You are a spectator, and you've watched a woman die, for the words are a death sentence. Yet still she speaks, unheeding, uncaring. I left a legacy in my father's keeping, my love. Ask for the 6th, the 3rd, the K, and the S. In it I bequeath everything to you. It's not much, but with it I left.
Updated my journal.
You, him, a wave of irritation washes over you. You clench your teeth to prevent the irritation from crossing your features. Must she always continue to prattle, even when you do not prompt her? Must she? But no, keep the irritation inside. Only a trace slips out. She is overcome with fear that revolts you. And the fear wells up inside her. You as you watch him frown, and you hasten to correct him. You must know the reasons and know the wisdom behind them, so he's impressed with your planning. Speak, before he turns away. I know I often act foolishly, my love, but you said yourself that you can forget things if you are badly hurt. There are things in the legacy that can help you remember if you forget yourself.
Updated my journal.
You coldly regard her through your eyes, tracing your gaze along her furrowed brow, wrinkled with worry, desperation. She has acted as you expected, yet there is something in what she says. Perhaps, yet I hope nothing in this legacy is of value. I do not want you to leave anything behind in some safe that could be of use in our journey. Her illusion is shattered just for a moment. You watch silent as the emotion falls to the ground, splintering like silvered glass. Of some use. Such a casual statement, yet even Daenerys sees, and you hope just for a moment that she sees him for what he is, the serpent. And your hope dies, as in Daenerys' eyes the emotion is rebuilt, the slivers being drawn from the ground, the illusion rebuilt, but the slight sliver of pain remains. He thinks you've done something foolish, yet you did it for him. You must make amends, but how? You must convince him the legacy is unimportant, but it isn't, it's everything. The question she wants to ask, don't ask it to her, don't ask it, be silent, be silent. The rush of emotion dies in your mind. This is the end. The words you are about to speak are true, but the truth is not the truth she sees. There are no lies, only cold calculations. Of course he wants you to come with him, Daenerys. You understand it clearly, too clearly. He's invested too much in the poor girl to let her go. Okay, that was weird. So we'll hit the next stone, the last stone in the next episode. And we'll kind of roll on from there. So I hope you enjoyed this. We kind of went a little bit over. There was just a lot of random text and reading that I was not super excited about today. Been doing a lot of talking now for hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns are all things that can go below. Have a great night.